Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is something a little different. Well, I shouldn't say different. What this is this is a block that I wanted to show you guys how to make that I've seen this kind of block all over, and I thought I want to design one specifically to the way I want mine to look. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So basically what this is a 3 double crochet cluster X in the square granny square. So it's super easy, and this tutorial is just to show you how to make the block. You guys can use this block to make whatever you want to. It's a 1-row repeat. We just repeat round 3 until we have a total of 7 rounds. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but you repeat round 3 1, 2, 3, 4 times for a total of 7 rounds. And combining all of these, I have not done that yet on these. I haven't weaved in the ends, and I thought about just using this yarn, because it's my scrap yarn, to make an entire Afghan out of this. I wanted to do the block first and show you the block. I have all kinds of ideas with this block. Like I said, I just want to show you the block. So when you stitch all of these together, look at that diamond it creates in the center, right? It's like, how pretty is that with X's and diamonds? Oh, it's going to make a pretty Afghan. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to do this tutorial to show you guys this block that I created. I haven't weaved in my ends. I haven't, stitched any together. I just made the block. So having said that, what are the supplies you're going to need? I used scrapped 4-weight yarn and a 5mm crochet hook, a needle to weave in your ends, and all the essentials for when you're crocheting a project, scissors, what have you. Anyway, you can use whatever yarn you want to use to make your blocks. You can use a 3-weight and a 4mm hook, or you can use a 4-weight and a 6mm hook. Obviously your blocks are going to come out much larger. My block measures about 8 inches by 8 inches. So on the diagonal, 10.5. So if you use a 6mm hook, obviously the block is going to come out a lot larger than just this one. I do want to tell you guys, this is totally off topic, but this mat that I have, I usually keep covered with a towel to keep my cats from scratching it. And I left for Maui for a week and left a crochet hook underneath here. And look what it did to my mat. It left like this. And it was wet. Whenever I wiped it with my fingers, it was wet. Like this mat, like, I don't know, drew the moisture out of my crochet hook. I don't know, but can you guys see that it says clover right there? It's upside down, but I just thought that was super weird. Anywho, so get your supplies together, and I am going to show you. I'm not using this white yarn. I'm actually using some scrap green yarn that I have because it makes the tutorial easier. So yeah, get your supplies together and let's get started. All right, so to get started, let's get a slip knot on our hook. And as always, plenty of tail to weave in. And we are going to start with a chain of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to come down and slip stitch to that very first chain to form a ring. Just like that. Now pull that tail tight, close down that chain that we slip stitched into. And what we're going to work now is a beginning cluster, a beginning 3 double crochet cluster. So basically what we're doing is we're creating a, I'm going to say a faux, or like a fake, like F-A-U-X, a faux beginning double, so that we can get the 3 double crochet. So that's what makes the beginning cluster different from a normal 3 double crochet cluster. So clear as mud, right? Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to chain 2, All right, now we're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So technically what we're looking at is the chain 2 and then the beginning of 1 double crochet, but we need it to be 3. So we're going to yarn over and go right back in there, yarn over, pull through 2. So it looks like it's the beginning of 3 double crochets, but it's actually only 2. That chain 2 is what helps, for 1, it helps get us to the height that we need, and for 2, it helps get what looks like the beginning of 3 doubles. So we're going to yarn over and pull through the 3 loops on our hook. So that's our beginning, excuse me, our beginning cluster. All right, now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scooch that over. Now we're going to go back into the ring with the actual 3 double crochet cluster. So we have on this one the beginning of 2 double crochet, right? Well, this one we're going to work 3. So we yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There's the beginning of 1 double, yarn over, go right back in there, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There's the beginning of 2 doubles, 1 more, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. No, get off there. There. So now we have the beginning of 3 doubles and we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4. And that's what makes this a 3 double crochet cluster. We have the beginning of 3 double crochets. And again, just one more time, the beginning cluster, the only difference is that we have, well, 2 differences actually, is that we have that chain 2, and instead of pulling through, yarning over and pulling through 4 loops at the end, we only have 3. Okay, so now we are going to chain 1, scooch that over, and we're going to work the 3 double crochet cluster, chain 4, 3 double crochet cluster back into the ring. So we yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So we have the 1, 2, 3 beginning doubles and 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 4, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and go right back in there with another 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3. 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. So what we're doing is creating our corners. So we're making a square. Let me grab. We're making our square, so we need 4 corners. So we have 2 right now. So we're going to chain 1 and we're going to work our next corner. So we work the 3 double crochet cluster, chain 4, 3 double crochet cluster again. 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go back in there with another 3 double crochet cluster, 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. So we have 1, 2, 3 corners, scooch that over, chain 1. So we're going to work 1 more set of the 3 double crochet cluster, chain 4, 3 double crochet cluster. Go back in there, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 4, go back in there with a 3 double crochet cluster. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, and now to end round 1, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning cluster. So let me grab a needle. Sorry, I bumped my camera to show you exactly what we got here. So the top of the beginning cluster is actually, if you turn your work a tad bit, see the top of the stitch, the larger one. The rest of them are a little smaller, but we have that one larger. That is what we're going to slip stitch into, right in there. So if we look, we have this little bar right here. I like to call this the bar on the heart. So you can see, let me get in a little closer here. So you can see the little heart right there, right here. That's the first chain. And this is the slip stitch. That's the slip stitch that we use to close the chain 8. We slip stitch and then we chain 2 to start that beginning cluster. So there's the slip stitch. There's the chain 1. Here's the chain 2. And then right here is the top of the beginning cluster. That's where we want to slip stitch into. Get back on my hook. Go right into the big one. And we are going to slip stitch. I got a big old knot came out of my skein. Ah! Holy cow. Okay. So that is the end of round 1. So I'm going to, what I like to do for my blocks is put the tip of my thumb, like the pad of your thumb, in the ring we created, and then pull that tail, because we don't want to fully close it. We just want it to leave it just open a little bit, so like the size of the pad of your thumb. I have a cat hair. Okay, so now we move on to round 2. In round 2, we're going to slip stitch into the chain 4 space. So just like that. And now we're going to work that beginning cluster again. So we chain 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, 1, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, 2. So this is our faux beginning double right there, our fake one right there. So we have 3 loops on our hook, and we yarn over and pull through all 3. Chain 3, and go right back in there with a normal 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. So there's our new corner. Chain 2, and now in between here, that little chain 1 space, we're going to work 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. So what we're doing is building this solid chunk right here. We're just starting on this little bitty 3 double crochet spot. All right, so now to get to our next chain 4 corner, chain 2, jump over here, and we're going to work 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, pull through all 4, chain 3, go back in there, 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4. Chain 2 to jump us over to that chain 1 space. Into the chain 1 space, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2, into the chain 4 space, 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 3, go right back in there with another 3 double crochet cluster. 2, 3, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all 4. And now to jump to that chain 1 space, we got to chain 2 and then into the chain 1 space with 3 double crochet. 1, 2, got another knot coming through. I don't know what my deal is, but the last few projects that I have worked, every skein has just been pull a little yarn out, huge knot. Pull a little yarn out, huge knot. And it's just driving me nuts. Okay, what do I have? Oh, 3 double. Chain 2. We are at our last corner. So our corner gets 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, and 3. 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 3, yarn over, go back in there. 1, 2, 3, nope, there we go. 3, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 2, come down here to our chain 1 space and work our 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and we're back to our beginning cluster. So we're going to find the top of that cluster again. So right here, this bar, it's kind of down the first chain or the heart. So if you have a hard time finding it, just kind of, if you just push it up a bit, you can see it a little easier right here. There's our bar, so there's our slip stitch. Our heart, there's our first chain, right above that, second chain, and then the top of that stitch, which is a little larger than the rest of them, right here, there is our beginning cluster that we're going to slip stitch into. So right there. Slip stitch, and that, I split that. There we go. That is the beginning, or that is the end of round 2. So to move on to round 3, we're going to slip stitch into that chain 3 space, and round 3 is what we're going to repeat. So we're going to repeat round 3. So here's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to repeat round 3 1, 2, 3, 4 times for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of the double crochet solid piece right here. Okay, so before we get even, I shouldn't even have said that. I just work with you guys as we go. Okay, so round 3, we're going to work that beginning cluster again. So we chain 2. That's our fake double. We need 2 more. 1, 2, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 3, and chain 1, 2, 3. Go back in there and work our 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, yarn over and pull through all 4. Now again, we are going to chain 2, and into that first chain 2 space, 2 double crochet. 1 and 2. Now we double crochet into each double until the next chain 2 space. And again, I have another big old knot of yarn come out. Okay. So we double into each double until the next chain 2 space. So 1, 2, 3, into the next chain 2 space, 2 double, 1, 2, chain 2 to get us to the chain 3 corner, and we work the 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster, 1, 2, nope, there we go, 3, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 1, 2, 3. All right, go right back in there, 1, 2, 3 double crochet cluster, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 2, jump to the next chain 2 space, 2 double crochet, double crochet into each double until the next chain 2 space, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet into the next chain 2, this yarn, all right, chain 2, jump to the chain 3 corner and work the 3 double crochet cluster, chain 3, 3 double crochet cluster, 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, pull through all 4, chain 1, 2, 3, go right back in there for a cluster, 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all 4, chain 2 into the chain 2 space, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, double into each of the next doubles until the next chain 2 space, 1, 2, 3, 2 double into the chain 2 space, I'm going to get me some slack real quick. I'll be right back. All right, now I got some slack. Okay, so we got our 2 double crochet. So we chain 2, jump to the chain 3 space, 3 double crochet cluster, four loops, pull through all 4, chain 3, and work another 3 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, and 3. I have no idea what that is. All right, pull through all 4 and chain 2, jump to the next chain 2 space, work 2 double, double into each double until the next chain 2. So just for this round, there's only 3. And then into the chain 2 space, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and we slip stitch to our beginning cluster. So if you look one more time, here's the bar, 1 chain, 2 chain, and then right here, the larger stitch at the top, that is the top of our cluster. And that's where we slip stitch to end, there we go, to end round 3. And there is our block. so far. It's a little hard to see the actual design with just, 3 rounds. So the more repeats of round 3 that we work, as you start to see the X better in the block. All right. So what I want you to do is we just completely repeat row 3. The only difference, so here's row 3. No, here's row 3. I'm sorry. The only difference is that we have more stitches more double crochets that we double crochet into to get to the next chain 2 space. So here's round 1, 2, 3. So round 4, we're going to work 2 double crochet into the chain 2 space, and then double crochet into into each double crochet until the next chain 2 space. So we're going to be double crocheting into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 double crochet into the chain 2 space. So then the next repeat, we work 2 double crochet into the chain 2 space, and then double into each double until the next chain 2 space. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we work 2 double crochet into the chain 2 space. So that's the only difference in repeating round 3. We just repeat round 3 until you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of the solid double crochet portion on your square. So at the end, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds on your square. And then you should have the chain 3, cluster, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 double crochet, chain 2, cluster, chain 3. And then that is what you should have on the edge of each block. So that way, when you have all of the blocks made for whatever project you want to use this for, when you go to stitch them together, you can line up the 3 chains, the top of the cluster, 2 chains, all of these doubles, chain 2, cluster, chain 3. You can just line that up perfectly and make a beautiful design with all of your blocks stitched together. Let me pull that out so you guys can see what we got. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so like I said, you just repeat round 3 until you have a total of 6 rows of your solid double crochet, 7 rounds, 7 rounds total on your block. And then to end, all you do is slip stitch again to that beginning cluster, chain 1, pull up a loop, and then cut your work. And then you can, just repeat for as many blocks as you want for whatever project you want to make. Like I said, I've always seen these kind of blocks before, and I thought all of these blocks together would make a very, very pretty Afghan or a baby blanket or, what have you. So in my mind, I thought, I want to make this block. I want to show you how to make the block. And then down the road, I want to make a baby set out of this or just a complete Afghan. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but I wanted to show you the block most of all. Okay, well, that is it. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. Check out the description box. I got all kinds of links down there. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of this little block. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.